welcome to my channel. It's almost Halloween, so I thought it'd be fun to create a dark mermaid look. Let's get started. First, prep your skin. I'm using Armani's Glow On Moisturizing Cream to brighten my skin tone. Next, use primer to set a good base for the makeup. I'm using the Zero Fit Poreless Primer from the Face Shop, focusing around my nose and cheeks. For foundation, I'm using Dermablend's Body Makeup in Fair Nude. Use a beauty blender to apply right up to the hairline and blend out the edges. For concealer, I'm using the Armani Luminous Silk Concealer in shade number 2 and applying to my high points. This means under eyes, nose bridge, forehead, cupid's bow, and chin. Use your beauty blender to blend it all in. Set everything with setting powder. My go-to for flawless skin is the Crystal Translucent Powder from Nars. Press it all in with a large, fluffy brush. Next, use sculpting powder to define the shadows on your face. I'm using Shadester from MAC. For your nose, carve out the bridge with translucent powder and let that sit. Time for some color. I'm using MAC's Eyeshadow in Deep Truth and mapping out where I want my mermaid scales. Use an angled brush and circular motions to buff it all in. Brush off the excess powder from your nose. For even more definition, take a flat brush and apply the sculpting powder along the nose bridge. Blend that in. Scale time! I tried a few different methods, but this was the easiest. Take a mesh laundry bag and put it over your head. Then pull the fabric taut against your face and secure it with a clip. Make sure the mesh is thin so you can breathe easily. I know it looks dumb, but I promise it's worth it. My scales will be two-toned, so I'm starting with this dark teal from MAC's Apocalypse Now palette. Using a dense, fluffy brush, blend it along the areas you mapped out earlier. Now take your second color and blend it along the edges of your first color. I'm using this green from MAC's Earth as We Know It palette. To make my scales pop, I'm using the Stila liquid eyeshadows in Mint Myth and Lilac Legend. Alternating the colors, I'm dabbing along the high points of my green. Now for the big reveal. Carefully take off the laundry bag and admire your work. Next, fill in your brows with a pencil like this Dior brow styler. Use a spoolie to brush the hairs into place and fill them in. Take concealer on a small flat brush to sharpen your brows. Prime your eyelids with more concealer and blend it in. I want a pink tinge to my eyeshadow, so I'm using MAC's Full of Joy blush and blending it along my crease. I'm then taking the same dark teal I used for my scales and packing it on the outer corners of my eyes. Press in the shadow before blending out the edges. Brush off any fallout. Using the same green from my scales, I'm packing on the color from the inner corners of my eyes, outward to meet the dark teal. Next, define your upper and lower lash lines using a darker color like this navy blue. Blend out the edges. Afterwards, go back in and pack on some additional color for a more vibrant look. Tightline the upper lash line with the black liner. I'm using the Chanel long-lasting eyeliner in Noir Intense. Next, highlight the inner corners of your eyes. I'm using an eyeshadow from MAC in the shade Nylon. To really make it pop, I'm taking one of the Stila liquid eyeshadows and layering it on top of the highlight. Once done, blend in the edges with the green eyeshadow and then use the black liner on your waterline. Go back in with the small concealer brush and clean up the outer edges. Finally, I'm dabbing highlighter to the middle of my eyelids for extra dimension. Top it all off with mascara and eyelashes. I'm using the Armani Ice to Kill mascara. Dab highlighter on the bridge and tip of your nose, as well as your Cupid's bow. I'm then going back in with the pink from earlier for some added warmth. For lips, I'm using the Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick in Roxy. Add a gloss like this Marc Jacobs Lip Lacquer in Whip for a wet look. And that's it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content. Also leave any thoughts or suggestions for more makeup looks in the comments down below. See you soon!